Alright, continuing with our piece, we're working on the head here. We're going to take this and kind of see how our head, our face kind of starts to come alive there. It's not real. Be very careful back here because I know there's a weak spot in the wood, so you want to be careful, especially in this area here. Well, you may not, you probably won't have that, but I mean, even experienced carvers know this can happen. All right. Now I'm bringing that together because I'm going to establish my nose in here. Okay, my nose is going to be somewhere like right in here, okay? So let me go ahead and cut a line in here. Okay, and I'm going to come from both sides like this, cut up. Always make my nose a little bit larger because then I can kind of bring it down. Get up underneath these areas. There we go. Okay, now let me go to my hat right here because I'm going to start working on this area here, and I'm going to take my hat, I'm just going to kind of come down, kind of move like this. Then I'm going to take, now I want to show you this, I'm going to take and I'm going to kind of on both sides, be careful with this, I'm going to take some chunks out of here. See how slowly I'm doing it? There, just like that. Now, I'm going to take, let me see, let me get my gouge here. I'm going to take my gouge and I'm going to kind of, there it goes, get in this area in here just a little bit with my gouge. Now put your fingers like this, in other words, and kind of get that, bring that kind of in there like that. Scoop that out. Okay. And take my knife, just sort of remove some stuff in there. That way I can then make my nose smaller. But you see how I opened up this area in here? Just like that. We'll take a little bit more off this area back here. Get it closer to the head. And bring this forward a little bit too. So you want to get your we'll come up just a little bit more on this. There we go. Dig that out a little bit more in there. A bit more in there. Take my gouge and there we go. I want to just be careful though, because that's a thin area that you have there. Now, on the hat, from this point, we have, I want to draw a line around here. We have a little band that comes up here on this side. It comes across the hat like that and goes down here like this. Okay? Sort of like a little band that goes. And then the little band comes around the back side of the hat and actually joins with this like that. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my V-tool. Let me get my V-tool to help me with this. Because actually what happens is you sort of, the back of the hat sort of comes forward. I'll show you what we're doing here. So I'm going to take my V-tool and I'm just going to come up here like that, okay? And I'm going to come across like this. I'm going to come up here and I'll come down here where it sort of separates from the hat in there. See that? Then there's a little, actually a little button or a little snap right there on that hat. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it and go all the way around with it. Then I can use my knife whenever I want to. Okay. Now, the reason for that is because the very top of the hat, the brim up here, it has a line that comes to the top, which I'm gonna it comes around like this. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more off just right in here on this hat. Okay. All right. Where that band comes around there. Okay, now let me go ahead and bring this neck down a little bit more so it will give me more room to work on the face. Now my time's up again, but did you kind of see that this little band here that we have? Then I'll put a little okay.